Here's a brief overview of my 2000 Cirrus SR-20. It's got the Continental IO 360 engine. As you can see here, there's a new prop. Just had that new prop done. It's only got 4 hours on it. Here's where you check the oil. And it's a pretty wide opening, so you can kind of see a little bit into the engine compartment. But the oil check and the oil fill are right there together. It's very easy to get to. You can see all that space in there. This is a G1 model, it's the first gen. There's been a few enhancements to it, mostly on the interior. But here, as you can see, the wing. And then I've got these gust locks on it. The wing, the ailerons and all the flight controls have their own springs that can hold them in place, but I just put those locks on it for a little added safety, since it does get windy at the airport that I'm at. Just ignore that faded stripe, it's going to be replaced soon. And here's just another view of it from the tail. You can see those gust locks again. Moving on to the right wing here. It's got the original strobes and nav lights set up. No LEDs yet. Hopefully that will come soon. As you can see, there's a stall warning sensor. And just the bottom of the wing, the wheels, the struts. It's got dual exhaust. They're supported by springs. And then here you can see the butterfly doors, or more like a McLaren style door. These doors make it easy to get in and out. Very easy. And here we're going to go ahead and go on to the interior of the plane. And I'll show you the avionics that I have for now. So it was a 6-pack setup, but you can see I've replaced it with a Aspen Evolution PFD 1000. Still has the original MFD. It's for reference only, it's not updated. Got the Garmin audio panel, dual Garmin G430 WAASs, the new GTX transponder, the autopilot. Here you can see the fuel gauge, some of the other gauges, power lever, mixture lever, and inside the center console where there's the hammer. Spare microphone, handheld, and microphone and headset inputs are all there inside the console. Real easy to get to, real ergonomic and very comfortable. Down here you can see the parking brake, the alternate air, alternate static, and then all the circuit breakers and the ELT button for this plane. So I'm going to turn on the avionics here. This is going to be real time, how long it takes them to actually turn on and warm up, get ready. The GPSs did not get their signal within this time, but they usually acquire signal pretty quick anyways. This Aspen Evolution is amazing. It's worth every penny. It has basically the 6-pack right there on the screen, plus all the nav information is displayed, as well as some other useful stuff like the V speeds will show up on the tape. Has the ground speed, the wind direction, wind speed, wind angle, and you can customize it a lot. I am going to be getting the synthetic vision unlocked for this in a software update soon at an Avionics shop. I really am excited to get that synthetic vision. The MFD is the original Sagem 2000. It is like a dinosaur, but I guess back in 2000 it was the way it was. It was nice. The 430 WAASs, I love them. They're so easy to use. They have the built-in GPS and comm and nav radios all right there. Garmin audio panel is very easy to operate. But you can see here the Aspen's starting to figure out where it's at a little bit. Like I said, the GPS is never aligned during the time I have this turned on. But there the tapes are. They've become active. If they're not, you'll see them go away and some red X's will appear. And here I'm just showing you some of the different views for the HSI. I kind of like this 360 arc. When you're flying, it also shows you where VORs and other airports and waypoints are at right there on the screen. The Sagem's nice for reference. And then here's a close-up of the audio panel, the dual GPS comms, the autopilot, S-Tec 55X, I love it, and the brand new Garmin transponder, as well as the flap controls, the power switch for the Aspen Evolution, and then just a few other things down here in the console area. And then here's the flaps. I'll just show them real quick. That's flaps 50 and then flaps 100. There's only two settings in this plane. Flaps 100 is like 33% flaps. When you put them down, you can feel it slow in the plane. Here's the side yoke. At first I didn't know what to think of it, but it's actually really comfortable. Just imagine a Cessna yoke cut in half and in a more ergonomic position. The grip is very comfortable. On the top it has the trim for the aileron and elevator, as well as the autopilot cutoff and the push to talk switch. All this stuff in this plane are within an arm's reach. You don't really have to lean forward or stretch for what you're trying to switch. I took this plane on a 3.5 hour flight from Florida up here to North Carolina. No problems. I didn't get cramped or nothing. It's very, very comfortable. A lot of leg room. Very comfortable seats. I can't even imagine what the newer ones are like. There you can see the rudder pedals. And then here's the back seats. This only has 4 seats. The newer models have 5, with 3 in the rear. And then you can kind of see the baggage compartment behind them. So into the baggage compartment here, it's got a 130-pound limit. This space looks small here on camera, but in real life it's actually quite roomy. I just have some things in there: battery charger, GPU cord, the covers for the windows. Here's just another overall shot of the plane. It's really ergonomic. It's economical to fly. It doesn't cost that much more an hour than a 172, at least for this first generation SR-20. Like I said, it does have the Continental 360 engine with 200 horsepower. And I put my decals on here because I'm from Hawaii originally. I hope you like this brief intro to the 2000 Cirrus SR-20 that I just purchased. I'll have another video soon with a little bit more details and a little bit more about the breakdown of what it costs for everything. And I hope you enjoy it, and send me any comments, like it, subscribe. I'll have a lot more flying videos coming out, especially this spring and summer. Thank you.